Turn my brothers up, I rap. Gave my dad $100,000. Know my grandma a new Bentley and my daughter got a house. Then gave all the bros a dub. No more digging in the couch. Finally rich, ain't had to rock no skirt to get to this amount. Niggas.
What's going on, YouTube? We back with another video today. Today, y'all already read by the title, conspiracy theories that turned out to be true, bro. Let me give y'all a little rundown right quick, right? If you don't know what conspiracy theory is, best bet you're a normal person, not a weirdo like some of us. And like a conspiracy theory is like basically like it's like a theory, bro, that you have on something that's weird. Like it's like I know I'm not explaining it good, but if you really want to know what it means, you're gonna have to look that shit up yourself. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But basically, it's a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory is like, fuck, how do I explain it? Okay, something weird. You know what I'm saying? Like the government is secretly turning people into ghosts. That's conspiracy theory. Something weird like that. And there's a lot, and I mean a lot of conspiracy theories. And honestly, conspiracy theories are just people talking about nonsense, really, bro. Unless it might be real, it might not. You never know. It's just them making up fiction. But anyway, we're going to be looking at conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. And honestly, I want to hear what some of these are, bro. I want to know what they be talking about, all right? Because some of these might be weird. Some of these might, get a little weird. But anyway, I'm done talking. Just going to cut straight to it. Conspiracy theories that should be real.
In June 1978, a 22-year-old single mother of 2 kids named Yaiko Taguchi was working her usual shift in Tokyo, Japan's cabaret Hollywood. After finishing her shift right at around midnight, Yaiko left the cabaret through the front door and was never seen again. At first, nobody thought that anything serious had happened to Yaiko. In fact, several years later, her manager was questioned, and he claims that everyone thought she had quit when she failed to show up. At around that time, there had been rumors going around that several North Korean spies were working undercover in Japan looking to abduct innocent citizens and hold them as hostages back in North Korea. However, this was seen by the Japanese.
Bro, it's all you get how it's almost all the problems is with the Korean niggas, bro. Like, bro, why y'all doing this, bro? They just trying to go to work. You get what I'm saying? Imagine you out there, a long day of work, just got done. You going home. You try to say your wife and kids and whatnot. And next thing you know, you see 3 men come out the shadow, snatch you up. And then next thing you know, you never gonna be heard from again, bro. Like, dude, why would you do that, bro? Like, I'm just trying to go home. Ain't gonna come and freaking dart in that my shit. And you just gonna come take me away, bro? You get the Koreans, bro. It got something to always do with the Koreans, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's a plot. It's a plot, bro. It's a plot.
Government as nothing more than a conspiracy theory that couldn't possibly be true. Sadly, the missing case of Yaiko went cold, and it wasn't until almost a decade later that a clue to her whereabouts emerged following a disturbing chain of events. In November 1987, as South Korea was preparing to host the Olympics in the capital city of Seoul, a Korean Airlines plane blew up in mid-air as it was flying over the Andaman Sea, taking the lives of 115 innocent.
I'm telling you, it's always something in Korea, bro. Like, first you got the lady getting kidnapped. Now you got freaking 9/11 Part 2 happening. Bro, it's something in Korea. I don't know where it is. Bro, there's something going on down there, bro. It's weird, bro. It's something with the Koreans, though, bro. I'm telling you, something with them.
People. During the investigation, it was revealed that 2 North Korean agents acting under direct orders from the North Korean government had planted a bomb in an overhead storage compartment before getting off at the first layover in Abu Dhabi. As the authorities were closing in on the 2 suspects, one of them took his life with a cyanide-laced cigarette, but the South Korean government was able to arrest the other agent responsible for the attack.
Oh, no.
During her interrogation, it was revealed that she had been training for that mission for 6 years. And that for 3 of them, she had been paired with Yaiko Taguchi, who had taught her how to speak and act like a Japanese woman so she could fly under the radar. As it was later revealed, Yaiko wasn't the only woman who had been kidnapped by the North Korean government. As of today, 17 Japanese citizens have been officially confirmed by the Japanese government as having been abducted by North Korea from 1977 to 1983.
Look, bro, I gotta stop you again, bro. North Korea, bro, y'all can't just be chill, bro. Y'all gotta do all this and whatnot, bro. Like, why the North Korea, bro? Like, y'all can't just be calm, bro. Y'all gotta do something every day. Like, first, it was a kidnapping of a lady that was getting off work. Then it was the airplane bombing, and then it was the secret agents. Now it's the goddamn the niggas getting kidnapped. 7 niggas getting kidnapped. What the hell are you doing with the Japanese, bro? That's what I want to know. Like, are y'all torturing them? putting them in sex dungeons and shit, bro. What y'all got going on with them niggas, bro? Like, real talk, what y'all got going on with them, bro? Cause y'all niggas can't never be chill in North Korea, bro. Y'all niggas need to chill out with all that, bro. Like, y'all niggas got problems, bro.
As of today, 17 Japanese citizens have been officially confirmed by the Japanese government as having been abducted by North Korea from 1977 to 1983. Disturbingly, a lot of them were shamelessly kidnapped in the middle of the day and thrown on a boat to North Korea. You might think that the victims were involved in something shady that put them on the North Korean government's radar, but the investigations actually suggest that most of them were average citizens who just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
What?
One woman was captured while she was walking to a knitting class, and 2 others were kidnapped on a vacation to Europe.
I'm telling y'all, bro, if they getting kidnapped, they ain't just kidnapping them for no reason. Now, that would just be too wild, bro. I'm telling you, if they getting kidnapped, bro, if they're getting kidnapped, there's a reason why they're getting kidnapped. And everyone knows it, too. There's definitely a reason why they're getting kidnapped.
A 13-year-old girl was taken as she was walking back home from school. Some of these victims were kidnapped for identity theft purposes, while others, like Yaiko, were forcefully brought to North Korea to teach the Japanese language and culture to North Korean spies. After the kidnappings were confirmed beyond the shadow of a doubt, the North Korean government had no choice but to come forward and apologize, but they claimed that only 5 of the 17 kidnapping victims were still alive. Over the next few years, the North Korean government would send what they would claim to be the cremated remains of some of the deceased victims back to Japan. However, as DNA testing would quickly reveal, pretty much all of the remains were fake, leading the Japanese government to believe that many more of the kidnapping victims were still alive. To this day, the North Korean government has stuck to its story, claiming that there are only 13 kidnapping victims and that the ones who are still alive were sent back safely to Japan. Shockingly, while the Japanese government has officially confirmed 17 kidnappings, the list of potential victims suggests that the true number could be as high as 800.
800?
Sadly,
800 people what? Alright, bro. I get them niggas might be like big and bad in the war with the war items and whatnot, but y'all gonna let 800 niggas get kidnapped? First of all, if you're letting 800 niggas get kidnapped, you deserve, just let them go, bro. Because clearly you're not, after the first 100, you're not even doing anything to stop it no more. You're just letting them do it, bro. Like 800 though? 800 niggas getting kidnapped. And y'all ain't see no problem with this when the first 7 got kidnapped? And then when they kept going, y'all just kept letting them? And you already know the remains are fake. Go do something about this. They're kidnapping your people. Bro, Japan, bro, y'all niggas just goddamn guinea pigs, bro. Y'all gotta
the current political situation, it's unlikely we'll ever see the full extent of these abductions, or see the North Korean government held truly accountable for its horrific crimes. Just the other day, I found myself wasting hours of time I could have spent working on videos trying to find and...
Alright, we're good now.
Published an article in the New York Times.
Wait, let me go back.
My subscription.
Goddamn ad, bro. How the hell you gonna have an ad mid-video? What type of shit is that?
Heart attack gun. Back in the 70s, a journalist named Seymour Hersh published an article in the New York Times in which he accused the CIA of several assassination attempts on both foreign and American politicians who they considered to be anti-war dissidents. Due to these allegations, the US Senate put the CIA under investigation for alleged covert action abuses, which resulted in the release of 14 reports on major abuses committed by the CIA, FBI, and NSA. The majority of the reports included accusations of crimes such as opening and resealing US citizens' private mail for several years and illegally surveilling Black Power.
I wonder why my fucking Amazon package was open. I see why now. Y'all niggas been going through my shit. I know it. I knew it. My mom said it was a nigga up the street, but I knew it was y'all niggas. Y'all been going in my packages, bro. Y'all been going in my motherfucking packages, bro. And then y'all niggas are shady as a bitch, bro. Them niggas in the CIA, y'all shady, bro. Y'all got that, bro. Alright. I ain't gonna call out the CIA, bro, because I ain't trying to end up on the news, bro. Random kid goes missing in the goddamn park alley, bro. I'm not trying to go out like that. So the CIA, y'all got it, bro. It's y'all, bro. Y'all do whatever y'all want. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Activists. Although these claims are obviously pretty serious, they paled in comparison to one particular accusation, or conspiracy theory, which alleged that the CIA had developed a pistol that could fire a poison dart over 300 feet, take a person's life, and leave absolutely no trace as to the cause of death.
Them niggas is making heart attack blicks? What? I ain't never heard no nigga get hit with a heart attack pole, nigga. That's some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some crazy shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
As it was later revealed, this theory turned out to be true, and the development of the poison dart gun was just one part of the program called MK Naomi, through which the CIA had sought to develop weapons for biological warfare. In 1975, William Colby, the CIA director at the time, had to testify in front of the committee that was investigating the agency. During questioning, he claimed that the CIA had developed a host of biological weapons as part of a plan to eliminate German leaders during World War II, but that their research had continued until well after the war. He also mentioned that the poison dart gun was almost completely silent on account of the battery that was housed inside the handle, and that it had been specifically designed for the target to feel nothing more than a mosquito bite when the dart struck. Interestingly, the agency had used a specific shellfish toxin to make it impossible for anyone to know what the cause of death was, leading forensic pathologists to believe that the victim had suffered an inexplicable...
So you telling me, back in the 90s and 80s, they created a gun that could give a nigga a heart attack. So let's say you're walking outside one day, you got some secret government files with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get stung by something, bro. You think it's a mosquito bite. You over here, next thing you know, you're over here seizing with the government file. Then you're dead, and they wouldn't even know you. They wouldn't even know that you like. They wouldn't have found no cause of death, no none of that. You would just been flat, nigga. Oh, nah, these niggas is dead. Yep, y'all niggas in the CIA. Y'all different, bro.
It wouldn't help pathologists that the dart was designed to melt inside the body so that it only left a small red mark where it entered the victim.
It melted?
When asked if the heart attack gun, as it was nicknamed, was ever used on anyone, the director alleged that it had only been used for experiments and that there were no records of actual use.
Yeah, that nigga
As
lying.
part of the investigation, the CIA had to hand over the gun to the committee, and there are some pretty wild pictures of the committee members analyzing the gun as William Colby answered
that's an actual poll.
Normally, you'd expect to see something like the heart attack gun.
Them niggas put a scope on a pistol? What type of... Bro, this is like some shit that you do in COD, nigga. Not in real life. Them niggas actually put a scope
in the spy movie. And it's pretty wild to think that if they hadn't put it under investigation, they would have probably gotten away with using it for who knows what purposes. It's also pretty crazy to think that if that's the kind of stuff they were developing back in the 70s, imagine the kind of technology they have their hands on now.
Oh,
Disturbingly,
bro.
the hearing was the only time the heart attack gun was ever shown publicly, and to this day, it remains unclear what happened to it after the investigation.
Tell me it got destroyed, please.
Rogue waves.
What the hell is this?
Sailors often get a reputation for making up stuff they claim to have seen during their time out at sea, and because there's no one there to refute their claims, they sometimes get away with some pretty tall tales. For centuries, sailors all around the world had talked about seeing monster waves on the open sea that would allegedly reach over 100 feet in height. In 1826, a French captain claimed that he had seen a 108-foot tall wave in the Indian Ocean. Even though he had 3 sailors with him who backed up his claims, when he came back to the mainland, he was publicly ridiculed by the scientific community as it was...
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. The government not the government, the ocean got to be one of the most questionable places in the world, bro. We only know, only 7% of our ocean, nigga. And that's telling us something, bro. We don't know what's out there, bro. So any ocean story, I'm gonna believe any ocean story because we don't know what the hell is gonna be out there, bro. We may go out there, bro, into the deepest darks of the ocean. We gonna see Poseidon over there having a beach party with fucking all the fishes, nigga. We don't know, bro. All right? There could be a real life Aquaman and we wouldn't know. Casually swimming the seas right now and we wouldn't know because we don't explore this shit, nigga. I'm telling you, the ocean is the most questionable place. So whenever people say, oh, they saw this, they saw that, I'ma fucking believe it because look, bro, I already don't play in water, bro. I ain't got no business to. All right, let's say I'm out there swimming one day, right? I'm swimming, I go on a little boat or whatever, and then I just see fucking a goddamn kraken come out to nowhere and it just grab me up and then womp womp, I'm gone. That's up, bro. I already don't play in the ocean, bro. All right, I may goes down swimming one day. I see King Neptune and fucking Aquaman having the goddamn dance off. I'm not gonna know that this shit is real or not, bro, because it's the ocean, bro. We don't know nothing about it, bro. I'm telling you, we don't know much about it, bro.
Claimed that he had seen a 108-foot tall wave in the Indian Ocean. Even though he had 3 sailors with him who backed up his claims, when he came back to the mainland, he was publicly ridiculed by the scientific community, as it was widely believed that it was impossible for a wave to be higher than 30 feet tall. For a long while after that, dozens of people continued to claim sightings of these monstrous waves in the middle of the ocean, but with no real evidence.
I'm telling you, bro, that's Aquaman doing that. I'm telling you, it's Aquaman doing that. Aquaman and King Neptune and SpongeBob are all down there having the freaking dance party in the Bikini Bottom, nigga. It's a conspiracy, bro. I ain't crazy either, nigga. I'm telling you, I saw fucking Patrick Star the other day, nigga. I'm telling you, y'all gotta believe these, bro. I'm telling you, bro. How you think SpongeBob and them is under the water right now, nigga? They doing this shit, nigga. Mr. Krabs and Plankton are having a one-on-one. That's why the waves are going that high and up and down, bro. See, bro, it's not... I ain't crazy, bro. I'm talking the facts right now, bro. Aquaman is over there fighting fucking SpongeBob in a crossover episode right now. That's why the sea is doing this, nigga. Bro, y'all be stupid if y'all want to. Go down there while the fucking Bikini Bottom is under attack.
Scientific community, as it was widely believed that it was impossible for a wave to be higher than 30 feet tall.
I believe you,
for
big
a long
bro.
while
Don't worry, I
after
believe
that,
you.
dozens of people continued to claim sightings of these monstrous waves in the middle of the ocean, but with no real evidence other than eyewitness testimonies. The existence of these waves fell into the urban legend or conspiracy theory category. In the 80s and early 90s, the Draupner platform was set up in the North Sea off the coast of Norway to extract natural gas.
I don't even trust, nigga. Look at this shit. I don't even trust shit like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You over here. I seen the Megalodon movies. I seen them already. All right, this is the worst place to be at right now, okay? Cause them little pillars come down and you in the water. Huh, you're fair game to them niggas. I'm telling you. The fucking what's that? The Meg movie. Y'all ain't seen the Meg movie? Watch it, bro. This is the worst place to be at, bro. I promise you, bro.
Protocol that was carried out to see if the platform was stable enough to withstand the rough seas, a wave height recorder was installed on the platform. On New Year's Day in 1995, the sensor recorded an 84-foot tall wave, which served as the first real piece of evidence for the existence of rogue waves. After this incident, a lot of people started wondering how many of the sailors from previous centuries had been telling the truth.
Nigga, they were telling the truth!
What's more disturbing than that is that there were probably hundreds of disappeared sailors from all around the world who had come across a rogue wave, also known as a monster wave or a freak wave. But because most people who encountered 100-foot tall rogue waves generally didn't live to tell the tale, their testimony went down into the depths of the ocean with them.
Since the drop, that's why I don't mess with the water, bro. I don't mess with the water because of shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, you go calmly swimming one day on a little boat or whatever, bro. You feel like something watching you, bro. You look down, you see a big ass Megalodon. You can't do nothing then, boy. You fair game to them niggas, bro. I'm telling you, you can get the sharks, the fish, the bubble guppies. They all down there right now. I'm telling you, bro. You can't, bro. You go in the water, bro. There's so much we don't even know about the water, and you go about you end up going down there, and your dumb ass find something you ain't supposed to be finding, bro. You know what I'm saying? You accidentally walk into a SpongeBob episode or a Bubble Guppies episode, nigga. You see fucking Kraken, different type of fish, nigga. You see some mysterious dragons or something in there, bro. I'm telling you, the sea ain't nothing to play with, bro. Stay your ass above land where you have power. In the sea, you don't have power. If you're down there, you're fucked. I'm sorry to tell you. If you're down there, you're fucked. You ain't have no chance.
Of 1995, there's been a growing interest in rogue waves brewing in the scientific community. A few years ago, a professor at the Australian National University had estimated that at any given moment, there are 10 rogue waves active in the world's oceans. As of today, a rogue wave is usually defined as a wave that is twice as large as the largest waves that come up in a particular area. And while the root cause of rogue waves continues to be investigated, it's generally accepted that these monster waves appear when 2 wave crests join together at the exact right time, resulting in a massive wave that can sink even the largest ships and oil rigs. Interestingly, it's also been discovered that rogue waves can take place in large lakes. In 1975, a freighter named the SS Edmund Fitzgerald sank in Lake Superior under some pretty mysterious circumstances, with a lot of people in the scientific community coming up with all kinds.
Look at that, just looks scary. I'm not scared of water, but shit like this just looks scary. You don't see shit behind here at all, nigga. You may turn around, nigga. You see fucking Aquaman coming in with a nasty ass right hook, nigga. You can't see shit. Look at that, nigga. You may go over there try and peek the corner trying to investigate. Nigga, you see a big ass fucking shark come out of nowhere. GG's for your dumb ass, cause it ain't no respawns, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, I ain't no respawns, nigga. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You go down there at your own risk. That's why the niggas that are exploring the Titanic, y'all stupid still. Look, Titanic already sunk, nigga. You gonna go down there and you gonna find some shit you ain't gonna want to see. Huh. And so you know your parents are gonna be saying R.I.P. to you, and then we gonna have to bring you the flowers, all that. Yeah. Stop going down there in the ocean. Ain't nothing for us down there. Those belong to Poseidon and fucking Aquaman now. Those are not our parts.
Of hypotheses to explain the incident. It wasn't until several years later that the scientists started theorizing that the vessel could have fallen prey to a set of 3 consecutive killer rogue waves. A phenomenon referred to as the Three Sisters, in which the first wave destabilizes the ship, the second wave hits the ship's deck before it can stabilize again, and the third wave overloads the ship with more water than it can take on.
Damn.
If this were true, it could also provide an explanation for the mysterious sinking of other large ships in oceans around the world over the past few centuries, but this might be a bit more difficult to prove. Poisonous alcohol. In January 1920, the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was successfully ratified, triggering a 13-year period known as Prohibition, during which the production, sale, and transportation of alcohol was made illegal. During this period, the government enforced some pretty strict measures to prevent bootlegging of alcohol, which made the alcohol black market flourish like crazy. It was pretty much a playground for the mafia, in which the government would
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. If you over here doing that, like drinking and shit, bro, I'm not gonna, like, the government was doing too much, bro. If you over here drinking, bro, let them have a fun time. Don Julio, let's act the foolio. Get yourself a little bottle, get yourself a little buzz ball or something, and turn up, nigga. The government, bro, they don't want to see niggas have fun, bro. That's what it gotta be, bro. Because you see, back then, bro, it wasn't even that hard, nigga. You can get cigarettes at 10 years old, nigga. You go over to the corner store, nigga, get you a little 1800 tequila. Oh, we having a party tonight, bro. Me and my fucking brothers and sisters, we having a party, nigga. I can go in there, get me a cold broski out the goddamn fridge, crack one open and start drinking it, nigga. And y'all want to make it illegal because niggas were having too much fun, bro. That gotta be some of the dumbest shit ever, bro. Like, just let them niggas drink, bro. Like, real talk, just let them niggas drink, bro. Y'all niggas just doing way too much, bro.
One bar and another one would crop up in just a few days' time. While all of this was happening, there were some pretty messed up rumors floating around that the US government was taking extreme measures to make sure people weren't consuming alcohol. These included allegations that the government was intentionally poisoning alcohol to make people who consumed it sick. For a while, this remained something of a conspiracy theory, but things took a turn pretty quickly on New Year's Day 1927 when 41 people died from alcohol poisoning at New York's Bellevue Hospital.
I'm telling you, bro, the government don't want to see niggas have fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's New Year's Day. Nigga, I'm trying to get wasted, blackout. I ain't trying to remember nothing on this day. Yeah, I go to the goddamn plug, give me some, yo, bro, let me get about the Don Julio right quick, bro. Give me some 1800 tequila too. Got you, bro. You get your little drink or whatever, you crack the little bar open, you hear that little sound, pour it. Next thing you know, you over there fucking seasoned on the goddamn floor now. Like, nigga, look, you're gonna do the fucking mannequin challenge, nigga. Like, all this for a drink, nigga? Look, bro. Nigga, I already know, like, the market for kids to get alcohol and cigarettes was high as fuck. Like, I mean, they were high. I already know, bro. Even if, let's say you went to the store and got a little quick beer, nigga, and you drink that shit, and then you find out that you about to get fucking cyanide poisoning and this shit, nigga. Oh. It's over for you, bro. And when I was, bro, back then, alcohol was the only thing that make the pain go away, bro. All right, look, bro. What am I supposed to be drinking? Toilet water, bro? Toilet wine? The shit that they making in jail right now? That Big Terry and them is making right now? I'm not gonna drink that nasty ass shit. I want that good premium shit off the shelf, nigga. I want that Dawn, that 1800, them Buzz Balls. Give me that, you know what? Give me that beatbox shit too, bro. I want that toilet wine that y'all make in the goddamn fucking prison bathroom. I don't want that. Nigga, that's some bullshit.
Disturbingly, the autopsies revealed that a lot of the victims had been drinking industrial methanol, otherwise known as wood alcohol, which can be fatal even at low doses.
Wood alcohol?
It turns out that the government had forced companies to denature industrial alcohol to make it undrinkable since 1906, which was far before Prohibition. But when the crackdown on alcohol started, the government ordered these companies to add quinine, methyl alcohol, and other toxic chemicals to discourage people from drinking it.
Never.
The reasoning was that if black market dealers knew their alcohol had been poisoned, they wouldn't dare distribute it knowing how dangerous it would be for their customers to consume.
Bro, let me stop y'all niggas again, bro. This is like, what, the 1960s, 1950s, bro. This is back then where you can just go into anybody's house and start a party, nigga. Like, I mean, you could literally just walk to your neighbor's house, say, let's start a party, and 20 minutes, that bitch gonna be jumping, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is back then, you could literally pull your pants down in the middle of the street and start fucking any girl you want, bro. This was back then in those good old times, bro. The good old times. And y'all gonna ruin it. Bro, I need something to drink. If I'm over here, bro, look, bro, back then, nigga, it wasn't even that hard to get the blow, okay? It wasn't even that hard to get no drugs, bro. Alright, so you got people shooting up heroin and snorting that candy, nigga, that nose candy, but y'all can't let them drink? Ban the drugs, not the... Bro, I'm telling you, back in those times, bro, you could literally go to the bathroom, nigga, get you some blow, and go to town, bro. But now, them niggas were just doing bullshit. They were cracking down on the wrong thing, okay? Put all these horrible chemicals into the drugs, not the drinks, bro. Alright, bro? Like, not the drinks, bro. Alright, when you got Susan over here ODing in the goddamn toilet right now, nigga, she's ODing right now on meth. But you want to crack down on alcohol. I see what our priorities is at, bro.
I guess they forgot to factor in that the demand for alcohol at the time was absolutely insane, and that black market dealers didn't care who lived or died from consuming their product.
Makes sense.
It wasn't until December 1933, 6 years after the Bellevue incident.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Best bet, if your ass is buying alcohol off the black market, you don't even need to be drinking, bro. I'm gonna keep it so 100 with y'all, bro. If you're buying alcohol off the black market, you don't need to be drinking, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. Y'all don't need to be drinking.
The government finally toned down their abstinence from alcohol policies. But by then, thousands of Americans had already been poisoned with contaminated alcohol.
Damn.
Gorillas.
Gorillas?
Nowadays, there's really nothing too shocking about seeing a gorilla in a zoo or on TV.
What's it about a gorilla?
But there was once a time when gorillas were considered to be in the same category as the chupacabra, the Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, and the Loch Ness Monster. I was able to find that up until a couple of centuries ago, gorillas were considered cryptids, which are animals that are believed by some to exist somewhere in the world, but whose existence has never been proven. With most of these creatures, alleged sightings often turn out to be hoaxes, but obviously in the case of gorillas, what were once just rumors turned out to be true. Western explorers wouldn't come across a gorilla until around the 1500s, when an English explorer named Andrew Battelle was captured by the Portuguese off the coast of West Africa. While he was held captive on the mainland, Battelle described these disturbing, giant, ape-like creatures that would occasionally prowl around his campfire, but because he had never seen...
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Nigga, gorillas aren't that bad, bro. Yeah, I know y'all seen the 100 People versus Gorillas, bro. Gorillas are calm, nigga. Like, real talk, they only fuck with you if you make them mad, bro. Look, bro, you got niggas like fucking, what's his name, Harambe, nigga, in that goddamn zoo and shit, nigga. He's cool, nigga. Harambe cool as a bitch, bro. Unless you make that nigga mad, then he's liable to put your shit in the air and really slam your goofy ass down. But that's only if you make the apes and gorillas mad. Have we not learned from Planet of the Apes, nigga? Those niggas only get mad when we fuck with them. We don't need to talk to... Bro, real talk, let them niggas live, bro. Alright, bro, because you're comparing these niggas to fucking... Look, bro, I can understand the Bigfoot one. Okay, they're big, hairy, and they walk on two legs, too. I don't understand the goddamn sea monster one. I don't understand that at all. How the hell is a gorilla gonna be compared to a goddamn sea monster, bro? How the hell is he gonna get compared to a sea monster? In the Chupacabra? Nigga, ain't that shit that they had in fucking Batman or something, nigga? What the hell even is that? Man, bro. These shits just sound like fucking Pokemon at this point, bro. Talk about some Chupacabra, a Loch Ness monster. What the hell is that, bro?
Similar creature before, he described them more as monsters than as animals. But
that's Harambe. He
sent
don't
the rest
care.
of the world into what we can only call a gorilla frenzy, with all kinds of rumors being spread about these allegedly bloodthirsty, dangerous creatures living in exotic parts of the world. Over the next couple hundred years, the buzz around gorillas grew as explorers in Africa sent back illustrations of gorillas to Europe, which were often given to royalty and emperors as rare gifts. If you were to ask any European back then what a gorilla was, they would have described it in a similar way to how we describe Bigfoot or the Chupacabra nowadays. They were thought of more as mythical monsters than regular animals.
Bro, these are two gorillas fighting, bro. They trying to box, and these gorillas are cool as a bitch, bro. They don't fuck with you unless you fuck with them, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Until over 200 years or so later that an American naturalist named Thomas S. Savage found a gorilla skull in 1847 during an expedition to Africa, which was the first piece of real proof for the existence of these animals. Naturally, this triggered a bunch of new expeditions to the area, and between 1855 and 1859, French explorer Paul Duchaillu confirmed the existence of gorillas and even brought some back dead. Just as Andrew Battelle before him, Paul Duchaillu also described gorillas as these savage, bloodthirsty creatures which stuck in the public mind for a long time. Around 15 years later, some German explorers brought back a baby gorilla from Africa to Liverpool, even putting up some towels on the ship so he could swing around and entertain himself on the long journey back. As you can probably imagine, as soon as the ship arrived back in Liverpool, people started flocking around the hotel where the gorilla was allegedly being kept to catch a glimpse of the once mythical creature. To the public's dismay, Pongo the gorilla wasn't the massive, violent monster they had thought, but rather a cute little 2-year-old gorilla.
Oh my god, bro. You telling me y'all go compare this gorilla to a Loch Ness monster? This nigga ain't never hurt nobody a day in his life. Yo, bro, somebody get this nigga a banana, bro. Alright, bro. Look, man. Y'all doing too much, alright, bro? I'm keeping it 100. Y'all is doing way too much, bro. That is a calm-ass little baby gorilla, bro. That is a little baby ape, bro. And y'all scared of this nigga? Like, bro, look, man. If y'all comparing this nigga to a chupacabra, y'all, first of all, y'all niggas already got a problem. I don't even know what the hell y'all were thinking when y'all compared this nigga to a chupacabra. But y'all niggas got problems, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro.
Love to play with dogs. A few years later, in 1902, a German explorer named Robert von Beringe killed 2 mountain gorillas, which were huge in comparison to the baby gorilla that the previous German explorers had brought back. And that was really the first time the public was able to understand what a full-sized adult gorilla looked like. It's pretty crazy to think that at some point these animals that we now see as normal were once seen as legendary monsters. Interestingly, if you really look at the research, there are a ton of other animals that we now take for granted that were once brushed off as hoaxes, including kangaroos, platypuses, giant squids, and Komodo dragons. With so many of these myths turning out to be true, it really makes you wonder
Mrs. Gipling, nigga. No, see, bro, look, bro. I wasn't with them on the gorillas, but this nigga, he looked dangerous. All right, lock his ass up under the prison. Like, he don't need to be. Look, bro, I don't trust anything that look like a dragon, bro, or with dragon in the zen, bro. Look at this nigga. Nigga look like Mrs. Gipling from fucking Jesse, nigga. You don't know what this nigga, this psychotic, crazy nigga is about, bro. He could come kill us at any time, bro. Alright, bro, that's why I don't trust these niggas with dragons in their name, bro. Look at this big-ass beast, nigga. This nigga could fucking breathe fire and shit, nigga. I'm telling you, bro.
How many animals are out there that we have no idea even exist?
Oh, that's the end. Oh, shit, that's the end of the video? Okay. I ain't expect this to be the end of the video so quick. But anyway, bro, this is the end of the video, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me just give y'all my thoughts right quick, bro. There are a lot of conspiracy theories in the world, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dumb ones and a lot of smart ones that kind of make sense. Like, for instance, the lizard people one, I don't know about that. The alien one, I kind of believe that, you get what I'm saying? I've seen Donald Trump without his wig. There might be aliens on this world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of conspiracies that are like real. And like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you can't talk about half of them, bro. Because they're so bad that the government might actually have to get involved. Which might be true. I'm not saying anything so I can end up on a white t-shirt. But yeah. But anyway, bro, this is the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. And this was conspiracy theories that turned out to be true, bro. Tell me if y'all enjoy it. Oh yeah. Tell me if y'all rock with the new intro or not. I don't know if y'all made it this far. Tell me if y'all rock with the new intro. But anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna catch you on the next video, bro.